Leo, good morning. Welcome to this general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emma's Tarot. I'm just going to give the cards a few shuffles here. Okay, and while I'm shuffling, I would like to point out that if you do like this video, okay, please feel free to contact me using the email below in the description box. If you can't see it, just click the more button. It's there, and I'd be more than happy to drop you all the information on booking a personal reading, prices, etc. So, here we go. This is for the sign of Leo. What's approaching you, or who is approaching you? Somebody from the past, out of nowhere. I'm kind of getting that there was a period for some of you, a very long period of silence. Right. And then all of a sudden, this person, well, the energy's calmed down, right, and somebody re-entering your life. Now, the decision is up to you, of course, on whether you accept this person back in your life. It depends on your circumstances in the past. This could be this could be you returning to in business or work. Okay, this could be you returning to a place temporarily or permanently to where you've been before or where you've worked before. It's like you've come full circle on yourself. And with this return, it has its positives and it has its negatives. The negatives is, you can't pick up where you left off. All right, this is a complete fresh start. So if you've left somebody or they've left you and they're coming in, especially after a few months, few years, the energy's changed. So you can't possibly correct decisions that were made in the past. You can't go back and make a different decision. We all know that. But what you can do is learn from the past, okay, come to terms with the past and take it from there. Maybe you feel it's being rushed, but you've certainly got somebody's attention. Okay, could well be another fire sign, but don't worry if you're not. But I'm getting this distance involved. I'm picking up here, either way, you coming to terms with the past and taking a fresh look. Maybe you were involved with somebody at a distance and it was just too complicated in the past. But now you're seeing this with kind of fresh eyes, creating something new. Wow. Now, despite your situation, whether you're married, dating, whatever, or their situation indeed, I'm getting, for some of you, the willingness to give this a go, but not committing. But one thing's for sure, somebody has not forgotten the connection. However brief it was not forgotten. You may have forgotten it, but and sort of, well, hey ho, it was what it was, come to terms with it. And then bingo, they haven't. They want to do something about it. Now, whatever their situation, all right, they want to get to know you. Now, if you're dealing with somebody from a different culture or different upbringing, okay, there's the question of figuring out the differences between you. See, this Six of Cups, it's a very good card, but it's also a very complicated card in my book. For me, it's one of the most complicated cards in the tarot deck because it can be on any level you choose it to be. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This could be a business partner. You broke up. Now there's new ventures. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. It could be a parent. So, it's not necessarily, it could be on 100 different levels. Anything from a pen pal to getting married. In fact, on getting from one of you something specific, there is marriage involved. All right. This person has hidden feelings for you so much, they've just come out of the blue and says, you know, declared their feelings and a proposal. I'm getting a proposal. Oh, what happened in the past? A lot of confusion. A lot of confusion. Seven of Seven of Cups. Somebody here, from your perspective, made a wrong choice, and that could be you. You think, well, hang on a minute, I've made a wrong choice here. This could be that the two of you got together, you were soulmates, right? But you chose other partners or chose other ventures. The priorities were very different then. You went your separate ways. Could well be this person you were dealing with got married or you got married. And then there's now this energy of, did I really make the right choice? I want to correct it. I'm getting this whole readings about trying to correct a misjudgment or a wrong choice in the past. Mm. So, kind of the solution advice, if you like, is to be very rational despite your feelings. You use that intelligence of yours, okay, because you're very intelligent, you know. Maybe you made emotional choices in the past. Now, oh, sorry, it's alive. This is a card of independence. Doesn't like being held in one place too long. Queen of Swords, right? So, you know, maybe behind the scenes, whoever was, you may be dealing with somebody who was married or whatever, but there's a cutting of ties here. All right. And somebody wanting or you wanting to build a life with somebody else. I'm getting this Queen of Swords is more you thinking logically. Your temperament has very much calmed down. Some of you intuitively knew this person was coming back. You just sat there and you just sat there and waited. You know, got on with your life. You knew they would come back. But being rational and being logical, being practical is the advice here. This is making the Queen of Swords is making very rational decisions using logic, the circumstances, and taking all that on board. Finances, the geography of the thing. You know, if you're in two different countries, it's kind of like thinking of finding solutions of way of actually practically making it work. In work, talking about work, actually, you becoming independent and setting up your own business. Maybe dealing with people with emotional problems. I'm picking up here, specializing in a job with children, because a lot of you are in this very nurturing energy, this very careful energy. Okay. Making a choice in the near future of who and what you want in your life, but you're certainly in the energy of cutting ties. You know, you could have had a phone number on you of a friend that hasn't been in contact with you a year, 2 years, and you think, well, why am I hanging on to this number? But there's communication here that is changing your perspective. I'm getting this kind of convincing energy. Somebody who wants to convince you or rationalize their actions, put things into his true perspective. You feel you are taking a risk with this person, but some of you are willing to take that risk, but not committing. Mm. For a lot of you, this will mean travel and leading a completely different lifestyle to what you're used to. Nine of Pentacles, getting financial, emotional, and spiritual independence, self reliance, at least for a while. You're certainly in search of your happiness. Some of you are turning your back on a relationship, whether this is with your family. I don't mean severing ties completely. What I mean is distancing yourself, a gradual distance. All right, maybe if you're single and living at home, this is moving out and getting a property of your own, getting this energy of making it work financially. But I'm seeing you breaking or getting freedom from something here. The energy of the person you're dealing with. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Mm. They've gone through a phase where they've been sorting stuff out. They've been breaking ties that they feel has been holding them back. They've been making sacrifices. They've been making compromises. They do see a life with you, okay, despite their situation. I'm kind of getting they're pulling out all the stops, or at least trying. Mm. Temperance card always says a regeneration to me after striving or after making a very, very difficult decision. There is a kind of a renewal energy here. As I said, this is not picking up. They've been working very hard. They've separated from somebody. They maybe left you in the cold for a while, but there's because it was too burdensome from their point of view. I'm getting for a lot of you, they just went silent. But intuitively, you knew sooner or later that they would be back. There is this bit of a fear of over committing or committing. Mm. Kind of getting your mirroring each other on that. You're both playing it very cool. But basically it comes down to resolving the differences between you. I'm kind of getting you are refusing to get st- stuck in the middle between two conflicting energies, and this Two of Swords in the kind of ongoing energy is making a decision one way or the other because it's too stressful for one or two of you. There is marriage involved. For the singles of you, okay, it's still maybe you've got the attention of two or three people and you're narrowing that field because it's like keeping you awake at night because you don't know who to choose. But this Two of Swords on the ongoing energy is a decision being made fairly quickly. Where there's been holding back, there's a choice being made. You're actually seeing the past, how it really is. Whereas here there was a bit of confusion, miscommunication, everything else. It's between you two. So I'm kind of getting where there was confusion, there's now clarity. I hope that's helped. Bye for now.